Good, how are you?
I think I'm gonna get on this thing. I don't think I've ridden in one of these. What is this?
An HHR.
What's that mean?
Stands for Highland High Roof.
Who makes it?
Chevy. They don't make them
Chevy.
anymore, though.
Okay.
I think they stopped making them in 2011, I think. They're nice cars, though. Looks like you're heading just under half an hour away.
Must
to
be
St. Pete.
traffic.
Maybe.
Well, I guess it is that far, isn't it? Long ways ago.
Out to St. Pete. Depends on which part, but yeah, definitely.
When you get there closer to downtown, then it gets.
It's a little crazy.
Yeah, I like it down there, but I like it mellow where I live. You know, I mean, I don't think I could deal with all that.
Yeah.
But it's probably not that busy during the week out there either. So.
Probably not. I know my mother lives in the slightly more, the upper section of 4th Street over by 275.
Renaissance, yeah, they come out, yeah.
Yeah, more that direction. She bought her first house there. I'm very excited about
She
it.
likes it, yeah.
She definitely does.
What part of town do you live in?
I'm over in the Largo area, so not far from here.
Yeah, we lived in Seminole for a little while. We went back when it was very small. Bigger lots, you know.
Yeah.
And everything's a little different in every different part of town.
That's for sure.
People that live in Orlando wonder why we want to live over here, because they like their lakes and all their, everything's right there, you know.
And they have so much traffic.
Traffic.
Ugh.
But it's more like living in the bigger city thing, I guess, is what it is. They like
That's
all
true.
That. They like all that.
There's more available to them.
Just more going on, sort of thing, you know.
Yeah.
With more going on comes more traffic.
Yeah.
It's like living in Atlanta. There's more going on, but you got, you know,
Yeah.
you got traffic, right? What do you want to deal with?
And if you want to have like a night out, you've got the City Walk at Universal. It's got all these clubs and
Oh, does it?
things like that. Yeah.
So if you live close to that, then you're right there. Huh?
Yeah. And you can walk from place to place, so you can like.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm 58. I thought if I was young, it'd be cool to live in a big city part of your life, you know, because you just walk out from your apartment, whatever, and clubs and restaurants and all that are there. And I thought, that'd be cool, but I still, even when I was young, I don't think that fit my.
Me neither.
Mo. I was more of just a beach guy. I like to hang out and be mellow. I didn't think I wanted to. I don't like real big crowds of people. I like to be around people, but when it's time not to be around them, then I want to be able to.
Yep, exactly the same. I'm about to turn 28, and I'm roughly the same way.
Like that? Yeah.
I was never the like go out to clubs type. Like, no.
Yeah.
Inside, no pants, video games. That's my deal.
Whatever to do to relax.
Save money on gas too.
Oh, it's going to bars and all that. I'm just going to meet some friends out at the Canopy at the rooftop place there, and then we're going to go to the one night stay where they try to ride the mechanical bull.
Oh, geez.
That's kind of fun. So it's not like we're going to clubs where it's like ding, bing, 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 bing. It's just more like the Canopy's like a rooftop, just chill out, hang out place, and then
a low key place.
Yeah, then Anada's or Trista's those are martini bars, just kind of hang out. But and then the one night stand place is more of just a ride the bull type of thing. It's not really like,
never been to a place that had one of those bull riding things.
but there is the club thing. Oh, it's funny. They get on there and try to ride it.
Oh, I've seen videos. Mostly the fail ones, but still.
Oh yeah, they all hit the ground sooner or later. They keep speeding it up until you do. It's just the way it goes.
And I'm sure it only gets more entertaining the more drinks you have. Whether it be you on the bull or someone else.
I'm not getting on that damn thing. I'm too old, something's gonna break. No, I mean, I could land the wrong way, my neck could hurt for months, you know?
It's true.
No, seriously, I mean, why would I do
Definitely
that?
true.
You'll see when you get older.
I like to joke with my friends that I'm 27 going on like 80 because I already I have random aches and pains and
Oh, really?
I groan when I get up.
Oh,
I have the memory of an 80-year-old.
You need to move around a little bit more.
Well, I work at Busch Gardens, so I move
What do
a
you do
fair
at Busch
amount.
Gardens?
I'm a tour guide.
Oh, you got to get on the thing and ride people around?
Or I do the private tours that go around the whole park. So I move.
Oh, so you got to drive all the way over there for work, huh?
Yeah.
Jeez. So
That's fun.
Yeah, even that Tampa traffic's getting to be kind of annoying, you know? Because it's everybody's discovering Florida and they all want to come here, even here on the beach.
Oh,
on
yeah.
the weekends, it's getting really busy because people are coming here to go for to the beach for the weekend. Right?
Yep.
Weird.
I know where all the traffic spots are though on the drive to work, so I know what lane to be in and when. You know, I know which ones end or which ones become
Your
exit
neck hurts,
only.
does it?
No, I'm just.
Oh.
I have cold fingers actually, so I'm trying to warm them.
Oh,
Just
my
one
neck
hand.
hurts, that's what I do. I end up bearing like this.
Yeah.
You'll see. You get to deal with
It
when
does
you get
feel
old.
nice too.
Oh yeah, getting a massage, especially.
Yeah.
I went to get a Chinese massage the other day, and sometimes they squeeze too much right on your neck, you know, and it hurts. Like I got a bad disc in my neck, and like they're squeezing real hard right there. Like, don't put your thumb right there, just move a little bit. It feels good, but not
1
right.
inch.
Yeah, right. It's right on that spot, you know.
Yep. Thankfully.
They don't mean any ill, you know. They don't mean wrong.
No.
They just don't. They don't know you got a bad pain there, you know.
Right. My boyfriend used to be a physical therapy type of masseuse.
Deep
So if-
tissue.
Yeah. So if I ever have like a knot or something, he'll get in there and get it for me.
Well, there's one Chinese girl there that she comes from China, and she claims to be a physical therapist, and she was giving me a massage, but it actually hurt for like 3 or 4 days afterwards. So I got a herniated disc in my lower back too, and I was trying to tell her, don't push too hard right there, and then so my back hadn't bothered me for a long time, and all of a sudden my back's hurt me. So I think it was a little bit too much deep
be.
tissue, too close to where all the action is, you know, where the pain is.
Could be that, or the muscles were keeping it held in a nice
Yeah,
spot.
yeah, right. That's what I mean.
And now that they're loose,
just
it's
don't
like-
mess with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Just, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it, sort of thing, you know.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, hurt like hell for about 3 or 4 days. Like you're supposed to feel good after a massage, not like be in pain, you know.
Well,
so
good
that-
deep tissue
it's
ones,
just-
you're supposed to be sore for a bit.
Well, maybe it did help. I don't know, because my neck feels a lot better now.
Ah,
She was
there you
working
go.
on my neck. It does. Yeah,
There
you're right.
you go.
So maybe that's, yeah, I guess it is. If I gotta deal with 3 or 4 days of pain and it's gonna feel good for 2 or 3 months, I'll do that. You know,
Heck yeah.
if it's really gonna be the ratio, you know.
Right.
Could be
Not
that
the
it-
other way around.
Could be that it just hurts a lot right after, feels good for a week, and then it starts hurting again, and then it bites on it. You know.
That would suck.
So we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, yeah, massage is a good thing, I think, especially if your boyfriend does the deep tissue stuff.
Yeah. Thankfully, I don't have very many muscle issues, that or I've just never become accustomed to what it feels like when you do have you need a massage.
A friend of mine from when I was young has got pancreatic cancer, you know, and
That's not a good one.
yeah, I think it's only got like 4 or 5% survival rate.
But I mean, that's better than 1 or 2.
Well, no, I think it's. So, anyways, I've been sending all this stuff to him, like, you can try this, you can try that.
Yeah.
Trying to gig him about things he can try,
Yeah.
because if you do the normal protocol, you're going to die, the chemotherapy. But if you tried some of these holistic approaches, it can't hurt. So why don't you try it?
I mean, it's worth a shot.
So there's a group in Europe that uses a glucose blocker because the cancer cells are in for sugars, and so they give you that chemical, and then they hit it with radio waves, and it works. It breaks the tumors apart. And there's some guy in Mexico that's putting a lot of oxygen into your cells, and that does something to the cancer too, where cancer doesn't like too much oxygen, I guess, and that messes with it too. So there's all these holistic things that are like working, but I'll try them at least.
There's can't remember if it's a wasp or a bee, but it's some sort of stinging bug like that. That one specific species, its venom has been shown to work against cancer cells, not to cure it outright, but it helps. And so they're
Well, they
trying
say
to
the
study that a lot.
cannabinoids too, it help too. Cannabinoid oils.
Yeah, for sure.
They say they're actually preventative. If you're taking cannabinoids and all that, it can be preventative towards getting cancer. It's like
Can do a lot of things for you.
my chiropractor calls it. He calls it God's drug. It's got so many beneficial things that it does for you.
Yeah.
Think about it. That's what it is.
And not just physical health, mental health too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Clears your mind and stuff like that?
Well, yeah. A lot of people use it for severe anxiety. Boyfriend does.
Does he use just a little drop of the oil on his tongue or something like that?
Well, that's what he's prescribed. Yeah, he hasn't gotten it just yet, but
You have to get a prescription for that?
Yeah, for it to be medical. Yeah.
Like you can still get the cannabinoid oils
Probably
Can't
not
you online?
legally, but
online or something.
yeah, there are ways to acquire it. The legality of each way varies, but
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think my older son's got that.
Yeah, you can use it for like glaucoma, cataracts, anxiety, depression. Like it helps in most areas of the body, which is actually pretty cool. And then you, on the flip side, as not as a medicine, but you get hemp, you can use it for clothes. And I had hemp chapstick once. It was the best chapstick I've ever had in my entire life. Had to get that in Canada. Of course, this was probably 10, 15 years
Hey,
ago.
what are you doing? We getting left there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're hanging out on the beach tonight? Is everybody out there? Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, something's happening. I'm heading downtown. Something's happening to the beach. It's getting like that. He's getting too greedy. And how much for materials? Oh. Yeah, that's what they call the parts out on the back of the truck. Oh, you just have to, there's probably like a poly nipple, yeah, it's what it's got like, it would have like a slip on one side, and that would glue onto the PVC. And then on the other side would have a thread, and you'd slide the poly pipe over the thread and put a hose clamp on it. Like the same like what we do at the tree farm, same thing. Have you ever seen how they're up there, you know? It's, for one of those. Oh, yeah, no, that little piece right there, maybe $1 each. $1, yeah. Maybe $2 at the most. Maybe you should never even told him about it, just done it, but then he'd be mad that way, wouldn't he? Well, here's what you tell him. Just say, look, Nate, you know, I'm just doing something to help my brother out. That's what you tell him in the story. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Okay. He just had to whine about it a little bit, yeah. He's got anger management issues. He needs some cannabinoid oil put on his tongue, right? Hey, where did you get that cannabinoid oil from? The Lyft driver says that your boyfriend's got some of that, but you have to get a prescription. Where'd you get that from?
There's a lot of clinics you can go to.
Where'd you get your cannabinoid oil from?
I don't know where he got his.
Yeah. You don't have to have a prescription? What do? Put it on your tongue? Before you go to sleep? You don't put it on during the day. What would you do? What would happen if you put it on during the day? Makes you tired, yeah. Oh. So you get the one that makes you relax, yeah. And you don't have to have a medical card for that, huh? Wow, that's cool. Okay. Well, cool. Well, have fun down there. You got work. You working tomorrow? Oh, you and Regal, or just you? Oh, you make him help? Yeah, it's probably only going to take you about a half hour, probably hour to do it. It'll take you more time thinking about it. Well, you have to get this from Home Depot, I guess. The parts stores aren't open. I don't know if they got that part at Home Depot. What you're talking about, that slip by the... Well, no, yeah, you could. Here's what you can use. That's called a male adapter. You just use a 1-inch male adapter with a thread on the other side, and the poly will slide right over that thread, and you just get some hose clamps there at Home Depot and clamp it on. It ain't coming off of there. Yeah, get some hose clamps and just put one on, just like we do at Tree Farm. And then you need a cap for the end of the poly pipe, or you could just bend it over. Be better if you could buy a cap though and put a hose clamp on it. And that's all you got to do. 10 feet. Bring down a couple. Oh. How's the water going to come out of the poly pipe? Does it already have holes in it? Oh, it's not really like a poly pipe, it's more like an irrigation drip. It's a drip thing, yeah. Okay. Well, shit, that's easy. You should just tell Regal that you and Blake are going to do it, and you'll give him his portion in it. He didn't have to whine anymore. Got it? Okay. My older boy's 24. He's got his own little landscape business, and he's always
Nice.
yeah, I had one, so he's always asking me, how do you do this, how do you do that? Like,
Yeah.
Everybody's like a nightmare, you know what I mean? I don't even think about that kind of work. But I tell him how to do it, you know?
Yeah. Consult the expertise when you got it.
So he's got a little job for $300, and they got all the parts. It's only going to take an hour to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only 10 feet of poly pipe, and that's it. Even if you had to buy that, it's only 10 cents a foot, so it's like...
Making out like a bandit.
$1, yeah. It's all
Yeah.
labor.
Yeah.
And so his business partner's complaining that he priced it too low. I said, he's fucking greedy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with that? You don't want to get a name for charging too much, because
Yeah.
20 people will tell somebody else that you're charging too much, and only one will tell you that they're happy, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to piss people off like that, right?
Yeah. Just like at Bush, it's really hard to get a compliment from someone.
You get 20 complaints and one compliment, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's got to be stressful dealing with
People are cool, actually. You get really cool groups.
I used to know a guy that he had a big landscape business, and they used to take care of bush gardens. They had to be there at like 5:30 in the morning.
Oh, yeah. We have,
They had to be out there like by 9:30 or something like that, around the coastal areas.
Yeah, we have our own horticulture team now. With
Well, he used to have 240 people working there. Is that
Yep.
right?
I don't know how large the team is, but I know they come in at like 6 in the morning and they're out by 10.
Right, that was the thing. And then they work on the perimeter areas,
Mm-hmm.
just so they get some more hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they had to hump it like early in the morning.
Or actually, I think that's just the topiary team. I think, because we have a separate topiary team. I think horticulture comes in at like midnight and is working till like 10.
And
Do
they
the
work on probably
whole
sprinklers, or what do they do?
Probably. I don't
Everything, huh?
I don't actually know. They're
They just
gone
have
usually by the
lights.
time I get there.
So the guys that are trimming, they need to be able to see what they're doing more. Those ones come in at like 5:30, right?
Yeah. Placing strategic colors and shapes and textures. They gotta be able to see. Of course, they also have their own like workplace, like their own kind of workstation. So I'm sure they have lights there too.
Yeah, so I don't know what to do about my friend. I should be telling this, but about my friend, because we're really good friends. And I'm like, hey, try this, and all these are all inexpensive things, you know?
Yeah. Can't hurt to, I mean, at least research for them so that they don't have to. One of my former coworkers, she discovered that she'd had a brain tumor growing for like
just go
20
straight.
years.
I'm sorry. I don't want to take you this way. We're going. Let's see. What's your coming out right? Yeah. We're just going right all the way downtown. Oh, it's there. Yeah, there you go. I wonder why it was taking you to turn that way. That's weird.
It usually tries to go the fastest route, so it's probably a minute difference. This road is weird. These are the weirdest bumps.
Oh yeah, you're in the.
They look like wrinkles on the road. That's funny.
Stress cracks on the road.
Yeah.
I don't think they're only in this lane, but if you get in the middle, I think I remember. Well, maybe they're
No,
not.
I can see them.
Yeah,
They're all over the whole thing.
It's something to do with the heat messing up the.
Their rapid expansion and
Yeah.
contraction. Yeah, you can see it along this edge. It's real bad on the edge, where the solid white is. Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah, this friend of mine, she wanted me to go to the yacht club tomorrow night for a masquerade ball, but I don't want to hobnob with all those snooty people, you know. What fun would that be, you know? They're gonna bid on it. It's like a silent auction and all that.
But think about it. You know, it's a whole masquerade thing. You can mess with them.
Yeah, but I don't want to pay $125 to mess with them, you know.
That's true. That's too much.
I'm just more of a beach guy. I don't want to go hobnob with a bunch of assholes. You know?
Yeah. Be chill.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Go to the beach bar and hang out. I don't want to. You got a dog or animals? You got any animals?
I have one cat.
My dog died about 3 or 4 months ago.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, dog. It's amazing how much you get attached to your.
Oh yeah. My cat is like 17 and a half, so he's up there. He should be like dying pretty much at any point. But
Will you miss him when he does?
of course. But
If
like
they come
I've,
around and kind of purr on you and stuff.
yeah, he's my boy. I've
So animals.
handpicked him.
So I think I missed my dog. I had a girlfriend I broke up with not too long ago. I think I missed the dog more than the girlfriend. The dog comes in wagging his tail. He's happy. Let's go do this. He's not around anymore. But we came when I was dating this woman. We came home. I guess it was right in maybe last year, maybe early November, middle of November, something like that. Before Thanksgiving, remember that. And he was a golden dude. It was a big dog.
Big sweetheart.
And so I come in the door, and he comes to the door, and he's barreling right towards me like he can't wait to go outside. I thought, well, he's really got to pee. And he went down the stairs, and he's going down the stairs, he's a little wiggly woggly too.
Yep.
So then when he gets out there, I put his leash on, and he's making a weird noise. He's going, ooh. Ooh.
That is a weird noise.
And I said, what's wrong, Max? What's wrong? He wouldn't say anything. He went to pee, and he could barely get up, right? And then he took like 3 or 4 steps into the road, and he went right down his belly, and then that was it. And he was dead.
Whoa.
You know, I mean, he looked up at me, and his eyes were kind of like a blank look.
Yeah.
You know, still alive, but then it just kind of went out. You know?
Wow.
But he was 11, so maybe it was just time. You know. It's weird.
Yeah. Waited for you to get home.
That's what she said. You don't think that she could have gave him something to make him die, you know?
I don't think so.
No, yeah, that's what she said. She said he waited for you to get home.
That happens with humans too.
Huh?
That happens with humans too. My
Really?
grandfather passed maybe 2 months after my grandmother, and he always said he'd ride Allegra's coattails to heaven. That's what he always used to say.
Yeah.
He waited till after Christmas, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, so maybe she was right. Well, that was nice because you know it would have been terrible. So I'd come home and find him dead.
Yeah.
I would never forgive myself. Like, what did I do wrong?
Why didn't I come home earlier?
Why, you know, and so you're right. I believe in like karma. Things happen for a reason, you know. And I think that could have been the reason, right?
I think so. That's what it seems like to me.
You're my Friday night psychologist. You thought you were just driving the car.
Having all these deep conversations.
That's just how I am.
I know a lot of people like that actually.
Hey, you know what? You only go around once if you can't be yourself. That's the way I like that. But yeah, I smoked some pot for a while. If I can get the, what does he call it? The, not the sativa, the indica brand.
Yeah.
Indica strain. That's the one that your boyfriend has. Makes you mellow, I think. And makes you relax. And so at nighttime, put a little bit on your tongue, you probably just go, You probably go out like a light, don't you?
Yeah, my friend helped me remember the difference between the two because I would always get them mixed up. She was like, indica, couch.
Oh,
You
wow.
sit down and you don't move.
Yeah, you're right.
You're in that couch.
Indica, couch, yeah. And then the
I'm
other
like, I
one
will
is-
never forget.
And then the other one's what?
It's just the other one.
Oh, so it's just different.
You just need to remember one. And then you'll be like, oh, the other one's the opposite. Got it.
Okay, sativa, sky high.
There you go.
Sky high. You know what? It gives me a lot of energy and all that. I mean, that must be what the pot I have must be sativa.
Probably.
Because I go on, like I am right now, I talk, you know, so it's got to be.
That's me when I drink.
Huh?
That's me when I drink.
Yeah, I do that
I
too.
do not stop talking.
To a certain point.
Oh no, it never ends.
Really?
The only way I stop talking is if I fall asleep.
You fell asleep?
Yep.
That's funny.
This road is weird.
Yeah, I met some Colombian chicks down here I guess it was about a week ago.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I met them back down here. They're 35 and I'm 58. That's probably too big age difference, isn't it? But I had fun with them. You know, I went dancing with them last Saturday and it was a blast, all three of them. And over at the mechanical bowl, we were down here. It was all fun.
Nice.
And then I texted her and then I said, what are you doing this weekend? She says, not any plans. I said, why don't you come with your friends? She goes, no, cannot this weekend because I have to work tomorrow. She lives in Sarasota.
Yeah.
So, hey, whatever. Everybody's got something they're going to do, right?
Yeah.
But she said she doesn't want a relationship of any significance. She goes, she just got divorced. She just wants to meet new people and have friends. Okay.
There you go. It's easy to do.
That's what I want to do. I just want to hang out with the chicks and dance, right?
There you go.
It's fun. It's funny in hell watching them ride that mechanical bull. I just never seen any girls ride the bull before. They just took their high heels off and jumped right on that thing. Started riding.
Hold my heels.
Put them down on the. I just put them down on the.
Especially if they're expensive. You want to mess them up.
What's that?
If the shoes are expensive, I'll be real nice to them. Keep them pretty.
Oh.
I'm not the type that would spend a ridiculous amount of money on shoes.
No, there is some girls, yeah, but they have hundreds of pairs of shoes.
Yep.
And you can only wear one pair, so what's the reason to have so many different ones?
I have like 4 or 5 pairs of shoes that I'll actually wear, and only like one pair was remotely expensive, and it was because it was those fancy toe shoes that have the
Is
5.
this the corner right where the canopy is? Oh no, it's
No,
not.
it's a little further up.
Oh, all the way to the end.
But even those toe shoes were only like $80. Like that's the most I've ever spent on shoes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Other than my work boots.
I think you spend a lot of money on
Those I have to spend like $150 on, but that's just because the good brands, that's what they cost. So it should be, I think, right up here on Beach Drive.
it. Yeah, just before the stop sign, you can let me out, and I'll heel and toe
Hoof
it
it.
from there. Yeah, that way you can go. Well, that way you could go. Well, you can't really go left, but you could if you pull behind this car, you might be able to go left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way you can go left or right. You don't
Brief
have-
pause.
Yeah, I'm good. Appreciate the ride. Appreciate
Yeah,
the
no problem.
counseling session.
Hope your evening is fun.
Oh, hope so. Where's the locket?
Oh, it should be unlocked.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot.
Have a good one.
All right, drive careful.